Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
In today's good and bad design segment, we're going to be talking about orientation. Not solar orientation, which is what you might think, but actually the orientation of the house on the lot.
So here's a typical floor plan, and this is how people see them. They're sort of divorced from any kind of geographical or site context, and so they can kind of float and go anywhere. But that's not the reality, because this plan is actually going to exist in a context. So if we put it on a typical infill lot, we can see that we're going to have two other houses about the same size that are approximately 8 feet away, because a typical side yard is 4 feet on each side. And let's have a look at the plan then in a little bit more detail. You can see there's some concerns. We've got this dining space with this big window that is now completely oriented towards the neighbor's side yard. You're not going to have any light, and the view is going to be very questionable. The other thing is we've got this breakfast nook that's facing towards the other side yard, and we've got one of the 3 main bedrooms also facing into a side yard, which is a bit of a concern.
That's not the only lot type on which this house plan might be configured. Let's have a look at another example. So here we've got a corner lot configuration. So we've got the street that comes around like that. So what does that actually do? That means that it exposes this window in the breakfast nook so that you're actually looking out into that. As well, you've got these side windows which are looking out into that corner as well. The problem that I think is we've still got this issue with the dining room. The bedroom is still an issue. And I think we've got a lot of blank wall of that garage on the side yard, which isn't really very nice from a neighborhood point of view.
No.
Far better, I think, is to reverse the plan and have this kind of configuration. So now we've got the street coming around like this. We've got the dining room is the one that actually is now looking out. And finally, this third bedroom is looking out onto the street. And I would actually add a window on, I think, on the in the master bedroom so that it would look out as well. This kind of window, the bay window for the breakfast nook, I think is just fine to be in that kind of side yard condition.
So remember, a floor plan exists on a site that has real conditions, and it's important to pay attention to where the windows are and how the light is going to come into the plan.